Wine Talk, starring me, your host, Sherrell. I like that.
You like it? You like yourself, that's what's up.
And my co-host,
JD, I'm here. What's up, what's happening, what's good? We live in the building, we're gonna get into some stuff today. So let's jump right in. What's happening? What you talking to me about?
We was gonna talk about JD didn't want. He didn't say he didn't want to talk about it, but JD don't watch the show. We was gonna talk about.
I watched the show a little bit. I ain't watched. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't watched it. It just didn't pick up for me like the first season did. The first season it had a whole bunch of.
Do you like fast forward through the? What we gonna talk about today?
I watched it. I mean, I ain't in just.
Okay, well at least you can be straight, a straight man and watch it because that's what we're gonna talk about today. Why is it so? I don't know. So, the straight guys that watch P Valley.
Okay.
Why is it so much like they try to? I don't know. They act like they homophobic, and then when I talk shut up.
Nah, go ahead.
Leave me alone.
No.
When I talk when I talk to them and ask them, why they feel like that and stuff, they say that I just don't want to see it. Some of them say I just don't want to see it, but some of them be like, they be like, I don't want to see that shit. They be this, that, and the third, and they don't want to see a nigga, get another man ass and blah 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 saying. We like, all you gotta do is turn. All you gotta do is not watch it.
But that's with everything though. It's like people put a lot of emphasis on, they got this on there and they got this on there, but I mean, if you look at the flip side of the coin, they've been having it the other way for so long too. But then I don't think, like, they've been having men and women on there doing their thing for years and years. Eventually it has to come to that, I guess. Man, I don't like nobody. I don't care what nobody do with their orifices.
I'm just mad because they acting like this stuff just now start happening because a lot of same-sex relationships or same-sex stuff been going on for a long time. Like, you might know, it's a show called The L Word. It's a lot of gay people up in there and they be having sex like hard.
Not us.
It wasn't nobody. I was like, okay, that's LGBT. Okay,
yeah,
cute.
We wasn't up on that.
But we wasn't up on it. But it's been going on. So I'm like, why they acting different? That they got this hardcore. It is hardcore. It's hardcore. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all don't act like that when two women on there, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Y'all don't be like, I don't want to see that shit.
But at the end of the day, No.
No, I don't know if you seen that one, but when Mercedes and the other girl, so you know Mercedes, right?
I know Mercedes. Mercedes, she was my favorite. Her Mississippi.
She my favorite too.
Yeah.
So Mercedes and the coach's wife on the newest episodes, they got down and had the threesome and all that. Well, she went behind the coach's back and got down with the wife by herself.
I know you lying.
I know I ain't. See, you ain't even watched it. Oh my God!
I'm getting into it. I'm watching all the day. I'm finna catch it.
Yes,
I was gonna wait and binge it though, cause like I said, when I started watching this season,
I was too.
It just didn't pick up for me like all the rest of them did. It was a whole lot slower.
It was.
And so I was just like, it wasn't even about the gay stuff to me, cause if the show is good, the show is good.
In the beginning.
Just like Power got a lot of gay stuff in it.
It do.
But nobody said nothing about
Ain't
that.
nobody
It's a whole bunch of shows that they favorite rappers probably got a lot of gay stuff in it.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. So where does it stop? If you got such an issue with this, like I had somebody tell me, like if a dude watched this show, he gay. So it's like
that's what I made a post. I was like, why y'all saying that? That is not true. If a guy watched this, a straight guy watched this show, that don't necessarily mean that he gay or he like watching dicks and asses. Because P Valley, I say that because it is so like it's real. Like I don't know if they stuff is real, but it looks very real. Like they stuff.
Body parts?
Yeah, that stuff. They thing.
I don't know nothing about nobody's thing.
See, well now I know you don't know about nobody's thing. But I mean everything be out on the women. Everything be out. They show.
And see that's what got a lot of dudes into it. It's like it's pretty much you see the backside of the strip club.
Yeah, the strip club.
Us being from the South, we see it like the country part of it, so we can relate to the country. Outside their accent be kind of
Why are people talking about
Man,
that?
the accent too strong
I just
for
got
me.
through talking to somebody and they was like, they know we don't talk like that from here, and they was like, what's her name? Mercedes. They say her accent is real. That's what they say because she from Memphis.
Oh shit, I don't know then.
Yeah, she from Memphis. So they saying her accent is real, but they saying everybody just, putting on too much.
They putting on too
trying
much.
to do a southern accent.
Like Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was rough.
I love Terrence Howard, but that was horrible.
Say man.
That was horrible. They do say man a lot of
They
them.
do.
Yes.
We all say man.
But
Man, hold up, what it do?
I don't know. He put a lot of. It was like a country.
It was
mixed
extra, with a suburban man. But
he
But I don't think like the content that you ingest it should change your sexuality. I know what I like. At the end of the day, like I know that, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing more appealing to me than a black woman, man.
Right.
A black woman, that ain't just a woman, it's gotta be a black woman. She gotta be vivacious. You gotta tingle a little bit.
Little tingle myself. Yeah, I ain't engaged. So.
Right. I'm just saying, ain't nothing like it. So if a show, I feel like if a show can change you to where you feel like you're having certain kind of feelings, then you already feeling that way anyway.
That's what we was getting to me and a couple of other women, we were having a conversation and they were like, if you gotta do all that, then what's going on with you? Like, if you down low,
and
that's
even like the protest part of it, like, no. Like,
yeah, I seen that.
Ain't nothing that somebody can do with their sexuality can offend me.
Right.
Because I don't have to be involved in it.
Right.
Like, I can choose to be like, nah, that ain't my cup of tea, I'm cool.
I accept, because I got a lot of gay friends and all that. I accept my people, I love my people, but
and you should.
That does not mean
I
would,
you know what I'm saying? I don't have to participate in it. I don't have to hate you or be like, what you believe or whatever you choose to do. That's your business.
I'm like, I ain't have sex with them. That's them.
And people act like they in the bedroom with these people.
Yes.
Now I can tell you this. I am not mature enough to be like, I'd be on the show kissing a dude or no shit like Lil Murder, he got a whole family and everything.
He do. He is acting, and I take them people. I take their professionalism, to the highest because, baby, it's certain things that I'm not gonna do. Like the girl on the show, I cannot think of Roulette. She one of the newest strippers on the show. Roulette, I can't think of her.
Yeah, you talking about from Snowfall, little moment that
Wanda.
From the crack pipe to the ball. That's her name. She's gonna forever be Wanda to me.
Everybody, well, yeah, because she played Wanda. She played the hell out of Wanda.
Yeah, she played the shit out of Wanda.
She's a good actress.
Yeah, she is.
Very good actress. Yeah. But she even had an interview and she was like, a lot of people turn down certain roles because that's just something that they won't do.
Right.
And I agree. Like but then she was like, "But never say what you gonna do because never say never." Because she said, "I might say this today," and they might be like, "So she trying to get a bag."
Yeah, but
she trying to get a bag. You gotta
stand for something.
You do have to stand for something.
You gotta stand for something.
But you don't want to be put in a box. I think that's where she was at. Yeah.
And so now, like, okay.
Because she's done Insecure. She had a role on Insecure. It wasn't nothing like that, so.
Snowfall, man.
Snowfall.
She forever Yeah, she forever wanted. But it's like, what can Lil Murder do now?
That's a good question because after I can't pinpoint his career or his future career, but just to be honest, it's gonna be hard for him to get
out of anything else.
They gonna see him, man. You want to do this gay? It's a gay part. It's short. He gonna be. That's what they gonna be offering him now.
Facts.
A lot of money for him, but they gonna be offering him those.
Because it's like I was watching an interview with Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show. His name Christopher B. Duncan.
Yeah.
But I was watching. He always be Braxton. Like even when he did the movie with it was like with Pam Grier and Original Gangster.
Yeah, he did. I remember.
But you still looking at him like Braxton. So at the end of the day, he broke down. So at the end of the day, it's like, what else can this man do besides that? And then in the back of everything.
That's why him to get other roles because what they didn't play. Like he did that, but still. I ain't seen him on nothing.
And from what I heard now, from the people who did watch it, the episode where I guess they were talking about a lot of mental stuff, trauma and stuff. Like they said, I guess either the last one or the one before. Like I said, I gotta catch up.
You do gotta catch up.
I seen all
the
P Valley, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But they said that he acted his ass off in that.
He did.
They said he
Lil Murray?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said he got it too.
I haven't seen the one today, but they said it's crazy too. But he's an exceptional actor. I just hope he doesn't get put in a box because of his sexuality on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I hope him, because he always, showcasing his family, his wife, and all of that kind of stuff.
Well, he kind of got to though.
He do. You feel like he?
I'm just saying.
Putting pressure on it, showing the family and all
got
that
to,
and stuff because of the.
Otherwise, they gonna always feel like people gonna, especially our community.
Yeah.
We'll take a character and like we identify like James Evans from Good Times. Mm-hmm. We always see him as James Evans or McDowell. Like it's just certain people. You got to be a really big actor to escape those, like a Will Smith or a Denzel or something, like to not get into those where people just look at you and be like, that's where you are.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna be. That's what we're gonna offer you.
Because we can name off 100 people.
But I heard that so much, and it seemed like it's true. Right. But then you get these actresses like Halle Berry and people that didn't show titties and all of that kind of stuff, and did stuff that looked like it's.
It took a long time to show them titties. I waited years for them titties, man. So it took a long time to show them titties.
I was looking at Monster Ball like
it was terrible.
It looked real.
It looked real. It looked real grimy.
I was like, Billy Bob,
it looked sweaty and stanky. Like they was in somebody's slave shed, man. It looked terrible.
It did.
But I waited a long time for them breasts, man. So I enjoyed it.
You stupid. But she had it. I don't know what she had to do to get out of that, because Halle Berry played a crackhead.
She didn't play everything. But it's just because her name was bigger than her role.
And that's it. So I guess that.
But like,
they just
even
have to
like
make themselves bigger.
Yeah, but even like when you talk about a Lil Murder, you know him as Lil Murder. I don't even know.
I feel like people gonna give him an opportunity.
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
I forgot.
Braxton. I called him Braxton before I called him Christopher B. Duncan. The only reason I know his real name is because of his interview. I'm just saying.
That name, but
what's his name?
I forgot it. It's
He's not bigger than his role.
I know.
Yeah. So once he gets to the point where he's bigger than his role,
I feel like he'll get an opportunity though. I feel like people look at him and down the road, I feel like people looking at him and they judging him now, based off his character on this show. Right. But I feel like later on, a director, somebody gonna be like, I can see him playing this role, or I can see him doing this, and that's when you get a breaking role.
Right.
That's when you breach over.
But all the gangsters gonna always see him as Lil Murder. All the tough guys that you a gay person if you watch it, but they still say they. If
you're a professional, which I doubt if they, taunt him or stuff like that on set.
See what? Nah. Go back to what I just said.
What?
People out here still sagging. Now, if you got any idea of the penitentiary culture, if you sag your pants, you gay. That means you got a boyfriend.
That's what I heard.
But y'all sag and do all this, but then y'all want to take a stance on everything because somebody watching for entertainment.
Right.
Like, it just don't make no sense to me. Sometimes it's too much, like, even some stuff is vulgar. But even like, I've watched shows.
Sometimes it is too much, I'm not gonna lie.
I watch shows with men and women, and I've been like, nah, this too much. I can't even watch this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They going in on the same thing.
Yeah.
But at one point I ain't gonna lie, and I love Taraji, but I stopped watching Empire because it was like too much going on. But now I'm watching P Valley, and they like,
yeah.
They getting it in.
That was half of the reason I watched Power, the first few seasons, especially when they got with Angela, boy.
But it wasn't a lot of.
It wasn't aggressive and just, you know what I'm saying, real rough.
It started getting aggressive. Some of them scenes started getting aggressive,
especially
but they didn't have a lot of they didn't have a lot of.
Not the first season.
LGBTQ stuff on there. I don't think they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah, because the plug was gay. The person they was getting the dough from, Lobos, I think his name was.
Yeah, but he wasn't hunching a lot on there.
He was hunching a boy on there. He wasn't just having sex with him.
Going like it is with Uncle Cliff or them on here.
I heard Uncle Cliff pull that meat out, man. I ain't watched it yet. I see it when I see it. I ain't watched it.
I love Nico because he's funny outside of the show, but Yeah, Uncle Clifford, he gon', but he's very professional. From what I've seen in the interviews I've seen and all of that, and Lil Murder too, he's very professional.
Right.
Like he stand up there, he do his interviews and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I do think they try to put you in a box once you do big roles like that, and then it's an ongoing, it's a reoccurring role. So you
and it's big too.
Yeah, you
like it caught fire. You know what I'm saying? So
it did.
The fact that when you get into like your first thing is the big thing is people identify you with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a singer or rapper with their first hit, if it's just that big, if you don't do something like that the next time, where is this? This is what we want. This is the only thing we want. So,
right.
You know.
Kind of like Cardi B. She gonna remain nasty. She gonna always, she gonna say nasty shit, and she gonna remain nasty. And she gonna be vulgar in the song.
So you be jamming Cardi B in there.
Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan. I'm
not.
not.
Some of them labels been too nasty to me.
They are the WAP.
I guess because I done got old, you know, I'm an old man. So some of the stuff
and we are getting older, and some stuff you be like,
I can't listen to.
I ain't gonna lie, I was jamming WAP.
I bet you was.
Not a lot.
Yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. After a while, I was, but when it first came on, I did kind of. I don't have any daughters, so that would have been I probably can't play this around my daughter type of situation. I got sons, and I was still like, let me turn this off.
Playing around the boys?
What? Playing around? No.
Okay, I'm asking. Okay,
I have to turn it off.
Keep them from yeah, they don't need to know about that.
They trying to listen to Lil Baby them.
Yeah, but I don't think
it is. And Future.
Man.
But my son Zorian love Kendrick Lamar. So
I like Kendrick.
Yeah,
he got a balance. He got a balance.
He made somebody cry the other night at the concert. From one of his songs.
Who did?
I don't know. It was somebody on the stage. He was like.
He started crying?
He started crying. What's the song? I wanna be with you. I wanna be. He was crying on that song.
Hell no.
Oh, shout out to that guy, cause I was cracking up. I was like, why is you crying?
He probably just broke up with his old.
He probably
did. He hurt. Whoever that is out there, I just want to let you know there are places that you can go and talk to people.
You in our hearts.
Yeah, you are not alone. We're gonna keep you lifted in prayer and everything.
Lord, but that's what I wanted to touch on today. Like, why is it just why
do the stance?
Why do guys just act so? I don't know. They just be kind of sound like homophobic. Like they don't.
Well.
It makes, and then I understand why women be like, well, why if you think so passionate about it, like, are you down low? Like, are you doing this? Like, is this really? Yes, I told you, me and some of my friends, we've had conversations and we be like, well, dang, if this dude feels so bad, like, for instance, you with one of your friend guys or whatever, and they see a guy walk up with lashes and stuff on with a beard and all of that kind of stuff, doing their thing or whatever. They be like, man, hell no, he ain't taking my order. We might go to a restaurant.
I wouldn't give a damn.
That's what I'm saying. So when women see that and we see a guy doing that, it's like, girl, do he know him? Like, is he?
Why you so adamant about
that's how I be feeling. That's how I have been feeling lately with the P Valley stuff. I be like, dang, because it was a whole thing going on. Like, man, I can't watch that. If you watch that show, don't talk to me no more. If you one of my homies,
I lost some friends, followers, and everything.
Did you really?
Yeah,
you watch it?
Yeah.
So you lost friends and stuff,
friends and followers and stuff. Because I watched P Valley, but I know a lot of cats that watch it. And the people I know that watch it, they probably the biggest man whores that I know. Like
exactly.
They got women, they doing good in life, they you know what I'm saying, they doing their thing, so it really ain't a big deal. And I don't understand.
That's weird to me.
I don't understand.
Weird for you to be like, man, you ain't taking my order. Anybody else can take my order?
What was you at when that happened? Talk about it. Talk about it. Let me know.
It was one of my friend guys, homeboys, and we was going. It was a group of us, but I just noticed him. He was like, man, no, you taking my order, and I'll just be like, cause I love everybody. He wouldn't.
No, I'm saying the person came and got the order, wasn't cooking the food.
He was just in the front thing. But dang, why you can't cook the food?
I don't care if he cooking or not. He cooking 17.
That's what I'm saying. That man
probably
probably wash his hands and go to the bathroom, wash his hands just like everybody else.
Yeah, he a
so
person.
That man,
Yeah, he a person.
Yeah, so why
Yeah.
he can't take? So that's just that kind of. I be hearing that kind of stuff, or
Right.
I be hearing stuff from male viewers that have seen P Valley, and they just be like, I don't fuck with it. Like, if anybody watch that thing, they don't need to talk to me no more. Any of my homeboys watch it, they don't need to talk to me no more.
So they on the P Valley discussion boards and stuff like that, like the P Valley groups and stuff.
Yeah.
So why are you in the group?
Me.
I'm saying those people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
why
I'm
you
saying.
even in the group? Why is you even watching it? If that's the way you feel about the show, then why?
Right.
I mean, and then if you so past, like, why you just want fast forward? Because Jackson had me fast forward.
Nah,
like,
yeah.
now I don't want to see no hardcore stuff, two men,
Right.
and I kind of understand that. That's why I was kind of like this way and that way. Like, I understand the straight guy saying, I don't want to see these two men fucking in the ass, blah blah blah.
Whoa. Hold on.
But
She
then I
started to get
understand
vulnerable. But look, we gonna come right back. It was just a hot second. But she getting all this fucking in the ass and excuse my language.
I'm sorry, bleep that out.
Yeah, bleep us out. But we gonna come right back. We're gonna take a quick break and jump right back in. This is Wine Talk, me and Chaz. We here.
Good talk.
we back in it. So yeah, welcome back to Wine Talk with me, JD. And then you got my girl Chasity
Sherrell.
Okay.
Chasity Sherrell.
My fault, I said our whole government. But
I know,
yeah,
Chaz Sherrell.
when we left off, she was getting into some vulgarity, so I'm gonna let her step back into it.
I went to somewhere, I don't even be talking like that.
Nah, here you go.
I don't even be talking like
now
that.
you want to be a nun. Lord have mercy.
But we were talking about P Valley. It's been a lot of... What? It is. It's already, it got hot. Y'all country. It got hot. And that's when it simmer in. When it get hot. You know them drums when it get hot.
And marinated
in the pores and everything.
Oh, we're good.
We were talking about P Valley, one of the most, I think, is it controversial shows out now? It has a lot of different sexualities and different, aspects and a variety of things. But most of all, a lot of people are talking about the.
If you watch it, you got.
Yeah, you watch it, you got. Pointing toward straight men and them kind of going off about the fact that I don't want to see that and I don't want to watch that, or I'm about to cut P Valley, or I want them to cut this show. It's been a lot of talk like, man, I don't want to see this no more. It's just like Empire, and that's what I was about to leave off at too.
Right, go ahead.
When I was watching Empire, I love Empire. I love Taraji P. Henson is one of my favorite actresses. I love the show. I love Terrence Howard, and the storyline was getting good, but it was a lot of stuff on there. A lot of, LGBTQ, I'm gonna just say gay, but LGBTQ, it's like, it's a lot of levels. I know some of y'all in the community agree, because y'all probably be stuttering too.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a lot going on Empire too,
right.
And to the point where I got boys, and so I'll be sitting in the living room, and we just had this TV set there, for that time being, and I'll be watching, I'll be like, y'all gonna have to go up in your room and play or do something, because it was a lot going on in there. So that's what we were leaving off at. We were basically talking about that and talking about that on P Valley. And I just feel like men just be doing too much. And I was on the fence, because I was like, well, I kind of still am. Not necessarily on the fence, but I was just, that's what I was going to say, not necessarily on the fence, but I was kind of like leaning toward like, well, if you talking like that and you a straight guy, like what is you down low? Is you undercover or something? But it don't have to be like that, because I was watching certain scenes on P Valley and I was like, child, I don't want to see this.
Well, it ain't nothing wrong with taking a
I just
stance.
didn't want to see it. It's not like I'm homophobic, and that's what I was.
Right, but I'm finna say it ain't nothing wrong with taking a stance, because like we were talking about earlier, it's certain shit I can see with a man and a woman, and I'd be like, man, that's just too much for me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like you can take a stance. You can believe in what you believe in.
Yeah.
It's got homosexuality on it. I don't want to participate in it. I don't want to watch it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? The issue that I have with people, like, I don't care what you watch. Mm-hmm. If a person is gay, I don't care if you're gay.
What you're doing, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You.
So that's what you choose to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing you brought up, the kids.
Yeah.
We can tap into that too.
I don't want them to see that.
Yeah, I don't.
Not yet. Like not until they old enough to know enough. Even though it's starting off early.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can jump in the comments and tell me because we may be a little bit ignorant because I, you know what I'm saying, consider myself.
Yeah, let me know if I'm stepping outside.
We're straight people, so we are, you know, what they call it, sus. What is it? It's another language for it.
That's what.
Is that what?
That's what I get. I hear kids saying sus,
gender,
and I don't be knowing what that is. Cause sus be a lot of stuff.
We'll get into it, but we're gonna do some extra research about that. But about the kids, like that's be my whole thing. Like I don't want to have a conversation about sexuality with my kids, and I feel like a lot of people, you know, this is who I am, and that's fine.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I believe it's based in sexuality.
Yeah. It
could be a feeling or whatever case may be, and I'm open to be corrected. I'm open to have a discussion with anybody. But I just don't want to talk about sex with my kids.
Right
so,
now,
like,
it's too early. That's what you
saying? When they asking me like, why does this person have? I got one daddy. Why this person got two daddies and they two daddies kissing or they two mommies or you know?
It's so common. It's so common.
It is though. It's normal. And I mean they ain't entitled to do whatever.
Though, so we try to steer our kids like it's too young. Like if I would have been to my mama at 13, because I know some kids 13, 12 coming out and saying.
Man, I got a homeboy that stay on him and his wife, and they stay in a neighborhood where everybody in their neighborhood is homosexual. Man.
Really?
Yes, he has a two dudes next to him. Across the street is two women. Now, when we go over there and hang out, like they don't give us no issues, but you know what I'm saying. But like they have like everybody on this block, and then it's some Trump people that just moved in down the street.
Hell.
So I'm like, they probably
got big ass Trump signs.
What have we done? You know.
Right.
But other than that, like my boy, him and his wife and their kids stay in a neighborhood where the majority of the neighborhood is homosexual. So even being in the South, like it's here, you know what I'm saying? We accept everybody. We don't have no issue with
I got plenty of, I got, you know, sisters, plenty of friends.
I know people.
Oh, that you saying you don't know that you hang out with this.
Nah, I don't. But at the end of the day though, like I have
you're not judging.
I'm not judging. Like if I'm somewhere and somebody is, like I can't be here.
Yeah.
Like I gotta leave.
And that's what I noticed, and that's annoying to me. And then it's like, who is you? You can't judge nobody. You ain't gotta be okay with it, with everything.
No, you don't have to be okay with it.
Yeah, but you don't judge nobody. You can't say, well, I don't want him to take my order because he got lashes. But he got big.
This is my whole thing. Like you have to make sure that your front porch is clean before you start talking about somebody else.
You do. And I love free-spirited people. That's why I'm not judging, because, I mean, I might change one day. No.
What they say? Child?
They're going to be like, girl, you nasty.
Child?
But no, I don't judge. No, we just saying, like, the kids, I feel like it's too early, like, even though, you know, Gabrielle Union and, you know, they like a major topic, you know, with this conversation with having a young kid or young child that's coming out, I feel like they just, you know, I feel like they jumped the gun, but I feel like it's so common, like we were talking about earlier, it's on cartoons. My son, he just turned 14. He was like, yeah, they got Marvels, you know, being
Miss Marvel was.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
She had two moms.
Yeah, and he said it was a show on Netflix. It was some gay superheroes and stuff like that, and
then they got the show on Nickelodeon, The Loud House. I think they got two dads on there.
Yeah, and so you know, I'm not judging. We just saying basically. I feel like they, and even some of the LGBT community, they think it's too much. Even you can see like on comments on Instagram, certain posts they be like, "Now it's getting out of hand."
Right.
Like now y'all trying to, you know, y'all pushing the issue, and then it's like y'all making fun of us, like y'all trying to do too much. That's what they were saying. They was like
satire.
Yeah. Like why y'all trying to make superheroes we done known all our life gay?
Cause they trying to, at the end of the day, I mean it's people that try to monetize a lot of stuff. Like even when
they doing that before they take flight.
But at the end of the day, it's like even with like Juneteenth, like they had Walmart, they had the ice cream that was Juneteenth ice cream. Y'all ain't, it in the 100 years that motherfucking Walmart been open, y'all ain't never did nothing for Juneteenth.
Never.
But people try to monetize certain situations,
Yeah,
like even with, you know what I'm saying, homosexuality, they might try to monetize it or try to benefit from that thing, and people be willing to be identified.
You're right.
So I'm gonna jump in and spend money. What I said?
You said they try to, get, I guess, for lack of words, clout off of the LGBT community. They trying to make ice cream rainbow. They trying to make everything rainbow, child. And I'm just like, it's starting to seem like they just trying to get viewers.
The only thing is like, I just don't want to get into that space like where if you are whatever you are, I feel like you should be able to do whatever it is that you should.
I just feel like they force.
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to participate in it.
Yeah,
I can even respect you as a person.
I do.
But at the end of the day, I don't. I'm not judging you. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So when people say if you watch this show, you gay. People have got to the point now you can't eat a banana, you can't eat a hot dog.
You eat banana too quick.
Yeah, you eating it too quick. I'm like, man, I've been eating hot dogs since I was 3 years old. I can't eat nothing, man. Mom be looking at you like this.
They be looking at you like,
man, it take
that is so funny.
I can't think of Buddy Instagram handle, but he got that nigga gay. You ain't heard that?
I have.
Buckshot. His name, Brain Shots is Buckshot. I can't think of his Instagram handle, but shout out to him. But every time somebody doing something on TikTok or Instagram where they eating a hot dog, cucumber, pepper,
he say
that song come on. Yeah, I'm like, man, this
I can't think of his name. I know who you talking about.
Man, folks can't do nothing right now, and it's like it's getting to the point to where you towing a fine line. Like even people that I know, like they watch P-Valley, they watch certain things, but
they don't.
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah. But at this point, I don't even think it's a line. Like I said, it's in cartoons and stuff now, so it's like what I mean.
Oh no, it's out there now. The Frankenstein monster is out there, so it's like at the end of the day, we've gotten to the point where we have to have conversations earlier.
We got to start having them early, like. Even though, my son, he just know everything, and he like, I'm just mutual, mama, do whatever, whatever they doing, they can do whatever they want to do. I ain't got nothing to do, that's how he is. I ain't got nothing to do with them, I'm cool, that's how he is. But it does come a point that you got to sit down and talk to your kids. That's bad, because I ain't never thought about nothing like this when I was their age.
Man, my mom, I can't think of the time that, I'm trying to think of the time that my mama had them conversations with me. I know I was up in age though.
You wasn't You wasn't B age.
Like I said, I don't even think I kissed a girl in front of my mom.
Oh,
I haven't. I don't cuss or do nothing.
Y'all just be joking and
I hope she don't watch this right here, because I've been cursing. I'm sorry, mom.
Nasty.
Nah, you over there, you talking about dick and ass.
I did not say dick and ass.
You did say dick and ass. Okay, fuck it in the ass. It's better than dick and ass.
That's what I said. But anyway, we basically.
Apologize to your parents.
I'm messing. Oh, my mama do be watching this. Talking about Chasity, you on TV?
Not TV.
Don't ignore this mama. But anyway,
not TV. She ain't say that, did she?
She probably gonna say something to me later. So I'm like, But anyway, that's just where the point lies. Like I know certain stuff now. I see that it could be too much, even for my own self. Right. But I can't judge. I'm a aspiring actress myself. So, but certain things, like I said, I won't do in certain things. Some people will do, and it's just now that being LGBTQ is so common now, it's everywhere. So it's like we gotta accept it. So you just can't be judgy and be like, I just got you my homeboys, like y'all dudes out there, y'all don't leave your friends you've been friends with for 18 years talking about, well now you watching P-Valley and now I can't be your friend no more, you ain't my homeboy, you ain't no kin to me and all that, because that's just crazy.
I'm okay. I'm okay with all of it. I'm good with all of it.
What?
If a person chooses not to deal with it,
that's stupid. Yeah, I mean,
guess what?
If you take that one thing,
9 times out of 10 they was asking me for money or something. I'm telling you. So I greatly appreciate anybody not dealing with it.
They're gonna be in the bind. Dang, I told
I'm in a
nobody
bind,
to be his
Nate.
friend no more.
I'm in a bind,
Because
Nate.
you watch people.
That's fine. I love
It's a
it.
great show. It is, you know, for adults only. I went.
What's for adults only?
P Valley.
I'm saying,
Stars,
I'm talking
completely.
about, I'm just saying in general. Cause I've watched some stuff that my son was watching. My son like a lot of anime.
So do too.
Man, and I be seeing some stuff they be watching on anime, like them Japanese cartoons. They all the way in. Yeah, they be getting naked.
I'm finna get so things.
Man, I promise you, man, they get naked on there.
That's why he like.
They have sex on there. They be naked on there.
So you got
it's a whole show where the folks are running around, but niggas just cutting
But it
people's
was
swords and stuff. It's cartoons.
But still.
But Betty Boop was fine back in the day for me. It was just correct. She was fine. She was just curving.
They probably got them on it.
They all wasn't naked. I ain't lying. Like
You just, I hate to say it, but we do have to have them conversations.
We do. Like we have to talk to our kids
like he
about
about to be in
stuff.
9th grade. I already know they
grade?
be talking. Yeah, he about to be in 9th grade, so I already know they be having conversations, or he sees stuff and he just be like even at school, he be like, I seen 2 girls kissing. They got in trouble for it, but he was like, I seen 2 girls kissing. I was like, Lord, that's going on at y'all school. We said everything be going
You
on.
acting like I forget like
What?
the time before last when we was sitting here having these discussions.
What happened?
You was telling me that
What happened?
you're a unicorn. You just didn't indulge in certain stuff. You was very precious, and you handled yourself a different way. I get all of it, and that's fine. That's okay. But I know when I was in the 9th grade, I'm just telling you.
Because y'all nasty. You was so nasty. Y'all was get it away. Still to this day.
I'm just saying. When I was in 9th grade, I was trying to see what I could see, And I was a late bloomer. I'm just saying, I was a late bloomer, so yeah, I was late. So in the 9th grade, if he has not had those conversations about sex, you are jumping off the porch late. So
why are you saying it?
I'm just telling you, like, especially for a dude, it's so much pressure on a dude, like.
I don't even know.
And I'm just telling you, like, even like with the man, it's a pressure that makes you a man to have sex with a woman. It makes you a man to have multiple women. It makes you a man to do these certain things.
Man, right.
And at the end of the day, we do have to end that narrative too. Because even like I tell my son, like I say, man, bro, it's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be square. It's okay to not be in the streets. It's okay to find you a girlfriend and deal with her and talk to her and court her and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what you choose to do.
Right.
Whatever he chooses to do.
Whatever.
LGBTQ, whatever.
Whatever.
But I would.
That's how I am
I'm just
too.
telling you.
I've never been judgy. I know some people be like,
You gonna cut him off?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him off.
I don't think, but he ain't that though, because he kind of little.
Nasty.
No, he ain't nasty.
Like,
He's not nasty. Why I'm not nasty? I'm not nasty.
Nasty.
I ain't never been nasty. Look here, I ain't never been nasty.
Alright, you ain't never been nasty.
I've been respectful. If you can be a unicorn, I cannot be nasty. So at the end of the day, that's what I can choose to do. So
okay.
Look, but at the end of the day, like, we do have to have this discussion. We do have to.
We have sons, so.
What somebody choose to listen to? So,
girls.
if I listen to Beyonce, am I gay if I listen to Beyonce?
So, speaking of which,
I like Break My Soul. Break My Soul is jamming
I love
to me.
Break My Soul.
That shit jamming to me.
Zorian says something, my son. He said something about it. Some Beyonce song that came out the Kingdom. One of them albums that she.
Black is King.
I think he heard that or something, and he was like. He was listening to it, but I heard him listening to something else. I don't know, it was a little bit upbeat tempo, and I was like, "Boy, what is you up in there singing?"
What are you doing?
I can't. It was a Beyonce song. It was. He went from the Kingdom one to something else.
I just want to know where the line is. Where's the line? You can't watch P Valley. You can't eat a hot dog. You can't. I'm just asking.
When he told me that, I was like,
you can't listen to Beyonce. What can you do?
It was so funny though.
Now you won't catch me just out here just like jamming like men or something.
I know this.
But I like it's some female rap. Like I like Rhapsody. I like who else be jamming? Even Mulatto got some cool songs.
Yeah,
when she break a nigga type songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's some females that be coming with it that be actually have good content and stuff. So at the end of the day, like where do you draw the line?
I don't know.
What makes you gay? Like everybody feel like a straight man can be gay if he watch these things. So what makes you gay?
He made me. He had me thinking though when because he said something before I even said anything. When I heard him listening to some Beyonce song, it was Kingdoms, I Am King, whatever.
I Am King. That's the CD.
The CD. So he was listening to something off of that album. Black is King.
Mm-hmm.
He was listening to something off the album, and I'm hollering in the next room, and I'm like, Zoe, what is you listening to?
Jamming his ass.
And it was one song I hadn't heard anything else, but that just stood out because I was like, what you? But I can't do that, and I had to take a step back. And even before I even said anything, he was like, "Mama, I'm not sus, so don't even try." You know?
So you a punk if you listen to Beyonce.
And that's what I don't want him to think. Cause you can listen to
whatever
you want to. I can't say you. I can't say that. I can't say that. A lot of people be like, I don't listen to country. That's okay.
Hey, look here.
That's how everything goes.
If I was back in my old days, I would listen to Beyonce and still probably take your wife down. You know, so.
Period.
Nah, just saying.
Period.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm just like, I'm a good Christian man.
But I can't.
Nah, you can't judge nobody.
No, for music, for your type of music, for any of that. So when he said that, he had me thinking, and I was like, I want to do, other kids go through their life.
But you on that spectrum where you're trying to, get into it. But I look at it from that art is art.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you see it.
The same way.
Yeah, so.
When he did that, I was just like, he said, Mom, I listen to songs. He said a country song, but some country, I had him listening to.
Man, country music be jamming too.
I'm just that type of, I'm versatile.
Right.
Country, rap, maybe some jazz, smooth rock, you know what I'm saying?
Not smooth
80s rock, that's just me.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on, my
Right.
mama. So that she country and smooth rock,
Yeah.
80s movies and all that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so. But anyways, I can't judge him, and he made me think about it and stop and think. And when he said, "Mama," I laughed when he said it. He was like, "Mama, I ain't sus," but I don't want him to be on the fence, if he doing that kind of stuff. But I also don't want him to get hurt in school or anywhere else if he choose to listen to music like that or anything. I don't want nobody to be. I don't want him.
At the end of the day, I think the moral of the story should be that whatever you choose to do and be your best self.
Be your best self.
Man,
don't worry about what nobody else thinks.
Don't worry about what nobody else think. Don't let nobody judge you. And we not gonna judge you. We gonna let you be great. No. And it's okay to take a stance. It's okay to, these are my morals, I don't want to do it, I don't deal in it, and that's fine. I don't judge nobody on this side or that side.
Don't be judgmental.
Nah.
That's one major point. Don't be judgmental.
Right.
P-Valley is a great show. They got a cast of great actors
I don't
and
know
actresses.
I ain't seen this season yet.
He got a binge watch. But it's a cast of great actors and actresses, and they do their thing on that show.
Right.
It's just it's intense, and it's an adult show to me. Like, don't let your kids. It is intense. It's an adult show, so But I don't agree with the guys, being like judgmental to their friends and judgmental to the show. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Because they gonna keep going and they gonna keep making money regardless.
Your front porch is clean before you judge somebody.
Before you say somebody.
Yeah, do not say nothing about the straw in nobody out when you got a rafter in yours. That's the word. You know what I'm saying? But
coming through with the
with the word. It's a good day to say this. So, we're gonna tap out like this. So at the end of the day, it's me, JD. What's up? What's happening? What's good?
Sherrell. Sherrell on Instagram.
Talk to
and Chasity Sherrell Thomas on Facebook. That's my whole government name. I do got an actress page on there, but
I heard that. What's get into it?
It's just the same. I think it's still my name.
If they want to book or something.
If they want to book or something, definitely Instagram. And look, you said definitely Instagram, Sherrell, 3 L's on there, Sherrell, and Actors Access page.
Right.
Look me up. It's Chasity Sherrell. That's the link.
Okay, then, bet. And I'm JD all the time. JD here on Facebook. The _ solution on everything. 285. The _ solution 285. On everything else. And that's what we're going to cap off with, man. We hope that y'all enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope y'all come back. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow on with the channel. And this is one time. Please tell us if we know what we're talking about. We want to be corrected. So
We still learning too. I know I am.
For sure. So make sure y'all catch us on the 501 with it. This is Wine Talk. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Peace. Bam, bam, bam.